Howdy y'all, welcome back to this is my 5th take Kato chess, helping you guys escape the elo hell, the rating range of 600 to 800 elo. Already immediately getting hit with garbage, absolute trash. So we already get a couple weird moves. The point here is that if I do nothing, he wants to take and then have an attack on my knight. So I'm just gonna take myself, whatever. No big deal, I'm gonna push the center pawn. Whenever you see this kind of stuff happen, it's quite easy to just take and move forward. I mean, this is all garbage. Here's like a really good way to look at this. If your opponent is playing something and usually in the opening, especially in lower ratings, they try and go for some kind of like confusing moves or tricks or whatever. So in this one, he wanted to take the pawn, have an attack on the horse, and then on this one he wants to pin my tail on the donkey or something. I don't know what this guy's going for. He's probably trying to gear up to win this pawn. Like maybe he wants like this, and then he can take and win the pawn. But we're no dummies out here, so we're just immediately gonna take and have an attack on the queen. This feels like an extremely weak opponent. Now we're not up a pawn, and there's no reason to really trade queens here, so I'm just gonna drop back. Something to be mindful of is he will have a strong attack on the side of the board, because this is here, but we're just gonna castle right away and just ignore all of it. He might even go for something silly like this and hope for like some takes. Okay, now, I mean, this guy is just relentlessly being stupid. I'm just going to defend the pawn, and wow, this guy's trying to get jiggy with it. This is what this guy's gonna try and do right now. So my thoughts are, the queen could be pinned to the king. I cannot take this pawn right away because there's a knight here and a rook, so that doesn't really work out in my favor, because it would go takes and takes and then takes and then takes. His rook would be here. We wouldn't have anything. So let's not get married to that idea right away. Do we have anything else we can do? Let's just defend the pawn. Might not be the best move, but it's the move we're gonna play. And now we're gonna start our own attack on this side of the board. We're just going to start shoving pawns down our good friend's throat here. And I really don't want to get rid of my bishop. So we're just gonna drop our bishop back. It's going to help over to defend this pawn so that I can push this. I always thought over defending was silly when I first started, but there is a lot of meaning to it. So we want to push here. And we don't want one piece defending this pawn, because if one of these pieces somehow gets kicked, which I don't foresee that happening here, but God forbid one of those pieces gets kicked, well, we're going to lose the pawn. So now this is basically just who can get to who first. And since the knight has moved, maybe there was a moment where I actually could have taken that pawn. That's neither here nor there. Let's just go here. The reason why I'm pushing this pawn, by the way, is because he has to react. And if he moves the knight, then we take this pawn and open up the b file, which would be terrible. So when you're in a situation like this, you're like, which pawn do I push? Like between the two? Like, which one do I push? Well, if there's a piece next to a pawn, push your own pawn, because then the piece has to move or he has to take. So now he's moved. But now I do have to be mindful. Is there anything bad with him coming here? Not really. Not really. Not that I see. This is way more valuable, opening that up. And he can't even come here actually because of the queen. So I need to just let go of the meth. Now we're just gonna basically win a piece. Or no, we're not. Because oh wait, yes we are. Yes we are. We're just gonna win a piece. So we're attacking two pieces at once. How do you like come up with this? Well, you should always be thinking like, can I attack my opponent's pieces with pawns? And obviously here we can. And in doing so, he wins that pawn but then loses the piece and is pinned in the process. So the funny thing about chess is things kind of unfold on their own. Now, I would love to play this move to have a discovery on the queen, but after the knight takes... Oh, no, it comes with check. So he doesn't even have time. But that idea is dead now, so let's not get married to it. Do we have any checks? Do we have anything at all? Not really. I could take this. Let me ponder that. The problem is this pawn's gonna get really weak. Not that it's like the end of the world, but it's just something to... I think I might even play this move, because this pawn is super weak, but I could also go here and just develop. But then he pushes his own pawn, and now the only thing defending this... Yeah, you know what? Let's go here, because if he pushes the pawn... Damn, this guy is just not doing anything that I want him to do. Well, now we're gonna play this. This guy just has problems for days. Maybe I have problems for days. I don't really know. Could have been a bad move. Yeah, that felt like a bad move. I feel like I should have thought that out more. It's neither here nor there. Let's go here. Give him a check. Trade queens. Do something with our knight. We have more checks. Okay, let's keep checking him. Hold on, whoa. Maybe this could get silly. Get silly. I have a very funny move I'm debating on playing. I kind of want to play this so that when he takes, I can just take. But actually, I'm going to play this one. I think it's more useful. Basically, the point is after he takes and I take, and this moves, then I can take after. Which isn't, I mean, I don't think that's over the top complicated. Okay, let's play this. We're gonna sack the bishop so that we can take here. I mean, there is no taking here because then we just take his queen. Actually, he can't take that at all because I would just take back. Lost my mind today. Lost all my marbles. This is just a great move by me. Unintentionally. And unintentionally a bad move for him. Because now queen no longer looks at the square. And if the king goes here, which he does, is there like a mate somewhere? There's probably a mate. I think there is. Let's just look for mates. I would love to play this and win the rook, but it would just be a trade. So let's just think about it for a second. I'm gonna give him a check. He has to go here. And I'm gonna give him another check and he comes back. Then I'm gonna give him another check here. Then he's gonna come here. Then maybe we start coming this way. Now let's try it. See what happens. It looks good. It looks strong enough. You know, when your opponent's king is in a corner like this, start looking for checks. Do I have something better here actually? Can't go that way. Go for this one. Because now this is his only move. That's kind of where I stopped looking. So now this might just be mate, no? Yeah. Crazy. Crazy. Beautiful game, by the way. Here's how we did. Take a look. Log into my other account. Normally I'd edit this out, but I'm not doing that. That was unrated, by the way, before anyone freaks out. %82%. We had a really good ending. Okay, so the computer always hates this. And I like to do this with the bishops. Where I have the bishops like on these two squares, or kind of like I'm making a tower of bishops. Computer hates it, but I mean, it's still winning for white. There's just something better. This was the best move, great. Now, I don't know why computer hated this move. I mean, I'm just simply starting my own attack. That was good defending the pawn, and now here comes my attack. Best move, see? I mean, this is like kind of the critical part of the game. And I kind of want you to be able to see the whole board, maybe. That would be helpful. Maybe the whole board, and yeah, why not? He jumps away. We take. It's a good move. I wanted this right away. That's fine. He loses a piece. I thought that this was good. I saw something like this, but I don't know. I thought maybe he could do something about it. I guess not. Oh. Okay, so it wanted me to take with check right away, but I thought that this was better to set up some nonsense, some discoveries. But I did not see that move. So we didn't trade. A good move. It wanted me to come back. Oh, did I talk about doing this? I did talk about doing that. I said I have a really silly move. I opted for this one now. There we go. And then we found the mate. We found the mate. When your king's in a corner like that, just look for it. You know what I mean? Look for it.